Well, welcome to Module 1 of Power Partner Relationships. And this is the quickest way to ramp up and accelerate your sales and profits. And the idea of Power Partners is more than just getting your business promoted, but it's getting actively promoted by other businesses and organizations and associations that are already serving the clients that you want to be in front of. So that's the goal of this program. And this is module number 1 of a series of 5 modules that are going to guide you through a process, give you all the preparation and the planning tools so you'll be ready to get into action to bring these programs and bring these sales and profits into your business. In this module, we're going to talk about the 3 major challenges that all business owners face, and we're going to talk about how Power Partner Relationships help you solve those challenges. But my name's Kevin Murray. I'm the developer of this program, but I'm also the founder of Energize Your Business. I help business owners grow their income and grow the value of their business so they can enjoy prosperity right now and have a bigger business with more value if they decide to do a strategic exit somewhere down the road. So just a couple quick case studies of successes I've had with the Power Partner Relationships. When I came to Connecticut, I didn't know anybody, I didn't have any business here, and one of my Power Partners made an introduction to me to an account that generated $520,000 in sales. I had another relationship I set up that brought me $750,000 in sales over 5 projects within 12 months. So these programs really work. They work across a broad array of business types and client types and partner types. All right, now I want to just share a little bit about these 3 challenges and how Power Partners is going to help you get through these. So one of the biggest challenges, believe it or not, is that you're an expert in what you do. So this is good news on the one hand. You went to law school or dental school, or you've learned a business, you've learned a trade, you've grown up in a service or a product business where you've really become expert at what you do. The bad news is that most of those people don't have the training in sales or marketing or how to get in front of more than one customer at a time and make your presentation and try to sell one client at a time. That's a lot of work. So what Power Partners does is it helps you take advantage of your expertise to position yourself with these different partners so that they're very interested in introducing you and putting you in front of their clients. So expertise can be a challenge, and this is a system that's a really easy to follow system that's going to help you take advantage of your expertise to leverage that into Power Partner Relationships. The second thing is what it takes for somebody to do business with you, how you earn somebody's business. Usually, over time, you have to have them get to know you and like you and trust you. And that's not an instantaneous thing. It takes a while to do that. And so how Power Partners helps meet this challenge, instead of it taking a long time to get to this place, we work with the other people that have already created know, like, and trust with their clients. So their clients listen to these people, and if they put us in front of their clients and say, hey, you really ought to listen to Kevin, or you should look at this business, this would be great for you, we've accelerated this process of getting people to know us and like us and trust us because we're piggybacking on the relationship with another company. The third thing we've kind of pointed to a little bit is it takes time to develop new clients. It takes a lot of time to sell to a client one at a time, to walk them through our process. It could be a little bit of time or it could be a lot of time, but one of the things with Power Partners is that it really accelerates this process. It's a great accelerator for getting in front of new clients in a highly leveraged way. It's a great accelerator to get people to know, like, and trust us quicker than they would when we're just making our approach. It's a great way to take advantage of our expertise and have other people position us to give more value to the clients they're already serving. So overall, Power Partner Programs is a tremendous accelerator for your business. So if the goal of the Power Partner Relationship is to have these other businesses and organizations put us in front of the clients that we want to be in front of, well, that's really our first piece of work, and that's step number 1, is that we have to come up with who are our ideal clients. Now there's a number of different ways that we can approach that. And a really important concept here is you could have different niches or different bins of ideal clients. I used to have schools were an ideal client in one market. I had manufacturers were another ideal client in a different market. So you can have different ideal clients. It's not just one, but they all need different approaches, and they might all have different partners too. So the first way to approach who are your ideal clients is just thinking about demographics. So the demographics are things like their zip code. It could be income. It could be education. What can we say about these people that describes them and defines them? And these are easy things to find, and they're easy things to understand. And maybe you haven't thought of it this way, but the more clear you can be about some of the demographic information of your best clients, well, then that helps you find the partners, either because they're serving higher end clients. So let's use an example to help make this a little more real let's say I do luxury patio furniture. So my demographics, if I think about it, are probably going to be people that are a little bit higher income. They've got some disposable money, or they really want to put some money into their property. They might be better educated. They might live in certain zip codes around the areas that I serve. So if I'm a luxury patio furniture dealer, I can come up with some demographics pretty quickly that are going to help me find my clients, and then it's going to help me find my partners. The next piece of ideal client design and description is psychographics. So what can we say about what these people like, what they believe, what they choose, kind of how they behave? That's all about psychographics. So maybe they drive BMWs or Mercedes-Benz. Maybe they also like entertaining a lot. So they're real foodies. They go to great restaurants, they travel, they have a pool. There might be other things that we can imagine and discern about our ideal clients in terms of the psychographics of what they're most interested in doing and how they make buying decisions. So if you spend a little bit of time on the demographics and the psychographics and come up with a profile of your ideal clients, and again, you can have more than one, that's a really important first step at looking for ideal partner targets and potentials. So now that we've got a little bit of a handle on who our ideal clients are, the next step is to think about who's already serving those kinds of people. So again, if we look at this description of the psychographics and the demographics of our ideal clients, who's already serving them? And the second question to ask is, who has been serving them for quite a while? So again, it could be a luxury car dealer, it could be a really nice restaurant, it could be a country club, it could be businesses that are also specializing in outdoor living and entertainment kind of products and services. So we can come up with a target list of our first group of potential partners that we might want to approach. And at this point, we're just making a list. That's kind of the goal of this part right here, is to think about our ideal clients and think about who's already serving them and has been for quite a while. And we're just making up a list. So here's a couple other power tips that are going to really help you come up with other possibilities. So one of the ideas is called adjacency. We look for other things that are near what we do, and that'll help us find ideal partners. So example, again, if I do patio furniture, well, what's near the patio? Well, there's the hot tub, there's the pool, there's the lawn, so it might be a lawn care company. So that we look around the area, we think about kindred kinds of services. If you have an accounting firm, an attorney could be a really great adjacent partner, because they're going to be talking with people soon after you do, or about similar topics or kindred topics. So non-competitive adjacent companies is a really great place to look for partners. Another concept is upstream and downstream. So before and after a client works with you, who else did they work with? Who are they going to work with? So in my lighting energy conservation business years ago, before I did a project, a building already was full of lighting and electrical equipment, and somebody sold them that stuff. Well, that was an upstream partner who had already served my client, and that was Electrical Distributors. So they became a really great upstream partner that could introduce me to those accounts. After I did my projects, there was an electrician that had to go in and service the equipment that I installed. So they're a downstream partner. So we think about luxury patio furniture, an upstream partner might be a mason that does a brick or stone patio. They would be a phenomenal partner because once you got that in, people are going to be thinking about the furniture on top of it. Downstream partner might be somebody that's doing, again, landscape and design. They're doing flowers and shrubs around this area when it's all beautiful. It could be somebody that's doing hot tubs that's going to sit on top of that. So we think about upstream and downstream, who is going to be in touch with our clients before and after we do what we do with them. So those are some power tips that'll help you think about how to create your starting list of potential partner targets.